Okay. So, let's make sure everything's good and working. Game audio seems to be doing its thing. Wake up, game audio. Mic audio looks like it should be up and on. YouTube preview is up and live too, and with that, I think we're good to go, everybody. The little fan here going too. Just cause. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Halloween. It is October 31st. It is Saturday, and it is time to put up some points in the 5-star featured Punisher Arena. I want to welcome you all to the stream here. Hope your day has been going well. Again, happy Saturday or Sunday, depending where in the world you're at, and whenever it is that you're watching this back. Tonight's fun festivities, like I said, are going to be putting up some more points in the 5-star featured Punisher Arena. I wound up putting up about 12 million points in the Platinum Pool Arena for Milestones. I did the Tier 4 Basic Arena, and now 32 rounds into the Punisher Arena. I'm just going for whatever. Just going for whatever. I'd like to get in the 1 to 5%, but I sincerely doubt I'm going to be able to put up that many points before this whole thing expires. So, I'm just going to be hanging out. It's going to be a chill, laid-back arena. Just looking forward to chatting, just hanging out for the next hour and a half, couple hours, whatever it winds up being, and just going from there. Before we get too far along, though, I do want to welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. Let's see, what day is it today? Saturday. So next week is going to be a huge week because, presumably, the patch comes out next week. And since it is an off week for featured 5-star arenas this week, presumably we might have somebody new and exciting to play on Thursday. So be sure to hit that notification bell at the top. Stay on top of videos as they go live because I promise you there are going to be some fun videos out there. And that is all I'm going to say about that. From the top, though, I want to say a big howdy to Yashis. What's up, bud? Happy Saturday. And Davin's hopping in. So, did Punisher 2099 get a buff, or is it coming? He got a buff. He got a buff this last patch. So, he is good and upgraded, and he's good to go right now. How do you get the Platinum Pool Arena? It should just be showing up. I'm not sure if it's one of those things where you need to have, like, a certain level of progression in the game. It may be, and if you're not seeing it, that may be why. But I was under the impression that anybody and everybody can get into it, so if not, sorry, bud. Hey, PC stopping in, saying, yo! Finally, champs come back to Rob vonShoe's going Super Saiyan's stream. That's right, man. This is... What flavor Super Saiyan is it? Well, it isn't quite Super Saiyan Blue. So it's like the new tier. Ultra Super Duper Instinct, maybe. Yeah, sorry to hear that, dabbing. It probably is tied behind progression. Hopefully they wind up running a second round of it. I would absolutely love it if they did. But I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm not going to hold my breath. So they did say that there are going to be more opportunities later on to get extra Platinum Pool or pieces. If not a full... come on, dude. If not a full Platinum Pool itself. So, stay tuned for that. Supersonic stopping in saying, "What's up, Rob? What up, Supersonic? Happy Saturday." Happy day, everybody. Alfonso saying hi. Hey, Alfonso. Happy Halloween. Black Panther saying, yo, Rob, happy Halloween. Nice hair. Much appreciated. It is definitely not a wig. It is 100% my authentic hair. That is just naturally purpley bluish. I just dye it for the live streams. Hey, much appreciated, PC. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you for the well wishes. It is very cool. Very cool. to be part of the CCP. I gotta say, the hardest thing about it, though, is just shutting up and not spilling the beans. Because I had I was posting a meme in a Discord right when the first when the iHulk and the IA bomb stuff came around for us initially. It was just like it's opening the book of knowledge. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And again, I just can't stop but saying thank you again to all of you guys for watching the live streams, watching the videos, liking, commenting, all that stuff. Because, I mean, I say it at the top, it really does help out. And that's what builds the channel up. So without that, getting into the CCP would never be a possibility. So I owe it all to you guys. So a big thank you again to everyone out there on your end of the YouTubes. Dabbing, that sounds like an excellent night for me. Exactly. It's the inverse of BG's bald cap. Also, I will say it here at the top, because it may wind up coming up at some point. We will not be discussing spoilers for Season 2 of Mandalorian. Not yet. You can wait a couple more days, give the people a chance to catch up still. But rest assured, I am on top of that. I am enjoying episode 1 of Season 2 here so far, and looking forward to talking about it later on. But nah, for everybody else who hasn't seen it yet, I ain't gonna be spoiling it. You better not spoil it either, because that will not go well. We don't like spoilers here. Oh yeah, for sure, Black Panther, 100%. I just do a really good job of keeping it lying flat. Lots of pomade. Uh-oh. Please don't destroy me. It's not that bad. I can survive this. Yeah. Break up. Slappy slap. Slap. Come on. There we go. Good lord. Doom always takes so long to knock out. So long. Oh, it's because of the lighting. It's really bad lighting. I'm going for Stu Pickles from Rugrats. And then my kid was Tommy. So I got the red tie. There we go. This way. Everything's opposite. Red tie, green shirt. Color ain't showing up because of the lighting. Then the purple hair. I was like, do I really want to commit to the character, shave the beard too? But nah. My 2020 is Stu Pickles. Howdy, Rome. How's it going, bud? Thank you kindly. It's been an adjustment. I'm not used to long hair, so it's constantly getting in my face. I don't know how people with long hair do it. It drives me nuts. Boink. There we go. Wound up having to do a big change of plans here for Halloween this year, considering. But, we figured, it's still Halloween, so we're going to still just dress up and hang out and just do it for us instead of going out someplace. Still get to enjoy it. Still get to celebrate and have fun with it, but just, something a little bit different. Did you guys wind up doing stuff? I'd say that's everybody out there. Dress up, get-togethers, other sort of Festivities, just binging Halloween movies, Halloween-ish movies. Doink, boink. There we go. Davin says, speaking of Mandalorian, just got a YouTube notification about season 2 ending, and that sucks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that's why I say it, because like I wasn't able to watch it Friday when it dropped. And then I was like, all right, well, oh, battery. That would be important. That would be important. Friday when it dropped, right? And that's just like, all right, well, sure, that's Friday night. You know, maybe I can catch it Saturday sometime. First thing Saturday morning, it's like, not spoilers, but like, events, news, did you see, what do you think, blah, 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 theory, this. I'm like, no, stop it. Go away. Which I get, you know, the whole clickbaity news extravaganza behind a popular show like that, but still, good lord, man, if you don't watch it like the second it comes out, you're spoiled. Because I saw some people, speaking of going back to Halloween, did see some people were still going like door to door, which is strange. Like some places had like a little table set up outside, you know, with candy, and everyone's wearing like masks on top of their costume or underneath their costumes and whatnot. I'm like, okay, I guess I could see that, sure. But like some places like, nah, I'm going up to the front door, I'm knocking. I'm like, yo, this is a stick up. I am a child and I'm demanding sweets. And if you do not give me exactly what I demand, I will trick you. And it will be unpleasant. The heck? Did I inflict a shock? Was that what happened? It must have been what happened. Because there's no way that dude could have gone like Super Saiyan that quick otherwise. Come on. Boink. Also, FYI, guys, just got a pop-up from YouTube saying that blah, 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 buffering may happen, blah, blah, blah. So if it does on your end, sorry about that. Usually what winds up happening is that it just figures its life out, gets back to normal, pretty lickety-split. But in case it doesn't, do let me know over in the comment section, and I'm going to keep my eye open for it over here too, just in case. Silly YouTubes. Come on. Come on. Get out of here, dude. Stop healing for my stuff. Realm says casually opened a science mystic and pulled long shot. Awesome, man. Long shot's such a fun, melty kind of burst champion. So big congrats to you. Big congrats. Sure as heck beats pulling a random juggernaut, you know. You think a Thronebreaker will take me a year? Possibly. Possibly. Maybe less. But possibly. Because here's the thing, is like, for most people, right when they're about to go Thronebreaker, is that really it depends if they've been lucky enough to pull somebody worth taking to rank 3. It's not a matter that you can get somebody to rank 3. It's getting someone who's worth taking to rank 3. Because once you take them up to rank 3, then you're kind of stuck with them forever. So you may as well take up somebody who's actually good or worth it. And that's the really crummy thing about it, because the majority of champs are not worth taking up. Which is kind of, again, the big shortcoming of Thronebreaker. Boink. Come on. I'm gonna evade this. No, I'm not. Milk stopping in saying, "Sup, Rob? Happy Halloween." Well, a very happy Halloween yourself. How are you doing this fine evening? Well, I hope. Get out of here, Nova. Pew. Frickin' Heimdall. Just messing everything up for everybody. I might take Groot to rank 3. I do hope you're kidding. I do hope you're kidding. There's a possibility that you're not, but I do hope you are. Because like if you're playing the odds, hoping or assuming that Groot is going to get a rework at some point, I mean, he might eventually, but we have no idea, no clue as to when that might be. So, don't do it. Not worth it. Also, randomly, everybody, just for a bit of quality of life on my end, if you guys could do me a favor, can you guys, is the volume of the stream okay? Like the balance between the game and voice and just the overall volume, is that good or is it low? I'm having a heck of a time trying to gauge that, because what I hear on my end for my playbacks is different than what winds up getting out there. So like after I record and edit a video specifically and export it, play it back, I'm like, oh yeah, this sounds great. And then I upload it into YouTube and I'm like, I can't hear what I'm saying. So, I mean, again, if everything just sounds good, just say, yeah, it sounds good, or a little low, then that's super helpful to know, too. And I appreciate it. Sounds good? Awesome. Thanks, Rome. Thinking for the memes. No. Still no. Nihal stopping in saying, completed Abyss, got a T5 skill. Can't hear the game sound. Yeah. Let's crank that up just a little bit. Let's crank that up a little bit. Alright, try that on for size. I mean, I figure at some point I'm going to need to upgrade some of the hardware here too, just for improved quality of life, but for now, keeping everything on a budget. Gotta make it work. Best 6-star skill is Elsa. Pretty bummed out. You shouldn't be. Elsa's awesome. I took my Elsa to rank 3. Elsa's nuts. She's got ridiculous utility. Ridiculous utility. And really solid prestige, too. Just because she isn't like Nick Fury or Aegon, I would argue that she's probably third best overall for utility. Boink. There we go. that's fair, Rome. That's fair. That's really, again, the Ring 3 really just is dependent on your own personal preference, your own personal taste. For me, yeah, definitely for me it was a no-brainer. Everybody else, might be a different story, but my 2 cents at least. I know she's an evade counter. What else? She's one of the few skill champs that doesn't rely on bleed for damage, which is nice because there's a lot of bleed immunities out there. So her initial dot is Incinerate. If she goes up against someone who is an Incinerate immune champ, she switches over to Cold Snap, which is also super useful. The Cold Snap is how she gets the evade counter, which is pretty nice. She shrugs off passive debuffs, so annoying stuff like weakness, power sting, power lock even. She can shrug that off, which is super useful. All of Void stuff she can shrug off. All of Mr. Fantastic stuff she can shrug off. Throw up Tigra. Let's throw up Black Bolt. If she has a bleed debuff on her, she procs a degen on the opponent for as long as she's bleeding. And that's a pretty spicy degen too. It's especially for like lower level questing, which I mean isn't a reason to rank somebody up like that. But just for example, for low level questing, she can KO opponents faster than auto fighting, and combine the degen. Say if you have deep wounds turned on, the degen from the or the damage from the degen in tandem with the Incinerate or Cold Snap, plus all of the damage she does from her own buffs, Cruelty and Precision. She just winds up melting people, absolutely melting people. She's got the benefit of being really strong for short-term and long-term fights both. Boink. And once she's awakened, then she gets a huge attack bonus against champs who are large or extra large, a huge bonus against science champs, and a huge bonus against the final node of a quest. So just say you've got like a Hulk Ragnarok as a final boss, then that's 3 huge damage boosts that she gets, and again, just another reason to melt people. So that's the too long didn't read version, but yeah, no, she's awesome. Plus with the passive evade. So if you got like fighting a node like invade or unblockable or something like that, she can counter that without taking a bunch of chip damage. But yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Alright, so jumping over here, let's bring up Namor. Let's bring up Simbi. Let's bring up Winter Soldier. Poor old Winter Soldier. Yeah, it's still kind of lame, but whatever. We'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. Heavy counter. Do that. Cheers, all. Yeah, Symbiote Supreme for Abyss is an option too. Definitely an option too, provided, your opponent can bleed. Which I think for everything you would really need, that should be okay. Between like Venom the Duck and Champion and Hyperion and Captain Sparkles, should be okay. Though, to be fair, I have not fought Captain Sparkles since she got nerfed in Abyss. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Special me, dude. Quit chasing me. Just special me. Come on. Thank you. Good lord. But there's options. There's definitely options. That's the nice thing too about Abyss is that just so many different ways. You got options. You can either bring the horseman, and there's a litany of videos of people using the horseman with great success. But there's also a lot of counters too. In case you don't have Nick Fury, you can use other people. If you don't have Aegon, you can use other people. If you don't have Doom, you can use other people. You don't have Torch, you can use other people. So on and so forth. You make it work. So we'll take that. We'll take that. Stop it. Stop it. Don't go invisible. Stop it. So you gotta keep the show on the road, man. Not sure how that got messed up, but you know, she ran into that, so I will take that chip damage. Surfer. All I want to do is just get the fight over with and get the points and move on. Move on to brighter pastures. Come on. Let's see if I can nail this. Let's see if I can nail this. Alright. Dang it. This is a split second too fast. I thought that third hit would do more damage than it would. How pathetic. Come on. Doink. Alright, so moving on over here. We got Nick down. See what else we got. Alright, so next up. Boop, 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 boop. Awesome. Let's do this. Let's do this. And Sentinel. Let's do Loki. And King Groot. Is it time to do King Groot rework yet? Can we just get a King Groot rework? I would appreciate that. I would really would. Like, he's got that synergy coming up with I-Bomb. I-Bomb? I-Hulk? One of the two. I-Bomb. And that's nice. But can we just get like a full rework? Give him just a little bit extra damage, a little extra spice, a little something. Like, I know he's got great heals, and that's good, wonderful, and all that, but if you gotta fight on a timer, he ain't gonna be doing you any favors. Alright, and boink, 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 yoink. Hey, PP stopping in, saying, hey Rob. What's up, PP? Happy Halloween. Good to see you, my friend. So guys, did you know that Loki is one of the Magneto's best synergy options? True story. The reason for that is that once you've got a Magneto and a Loki together on a team, after 15 hits, you get a huge boost to your energy damage. So, if you are Magneto and dealing energy damage all the time anyway, 15 hits in, there you go. Free attack boost. It's just one of those nice little synergies that gets tucked away in there and people seem to forget about. I know I did. Come on. Come on. Stop chasing me. Just throw your freaking special. Stop it. Thank you. I got places to be. I got things to do. I'm not even sure this is going to be a KO. She's at 15% health, and I don't know this is going to be a KO. How sad is that? Did I eat some Wonka candy I wasn't supposed to? Yeah, just don't tell Mr. Willy Wonka himself. Come on the run. I want to make sure he doesn't find me. He's trying to take me back to the factory. I'm sorry, Mr. Wonka. I'm sorry. Just glad he didn't get turned into like a giant blueberry or something like that. Nah, but I'm a very modern interpretation of Stu Pickles from the Rugrats. It's bad lighting, so like they lose the color in the shirt and the tie, and even the hair color is a little bit off, but I mean, it's either that or I'm just trying to do like a ninja thing where it's just like, yeah, you know, I'm Rob vonShoe, I just have a giant purple wig now, and that's my thing. Take that, merchandising. Yoink. I hate the long hair, though. So not used to having long hair. It's always in my face. I don't get how long-haired people can do it. I think my hat is off to them. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Do that. There we go. Shield attack. Mysterio, what you doing, dude? Stop it. Yep. Yeah, you're telling me, PP. When I was out a little bit earlier, I did see some people still doing like a modified version of trick-or-treating. So like, you know, the homeowners or, you know, whoever was living in the apartment had like a little table set up outside, you know, with the different bowls of candy. So it was a little bit more COVID friendly. You know, everyone had their masks on and all that, but which is still nice. It's still something. It's still something. But like, I'm used to like armies of children walking down the streets demanding freebies from local homeowners. We did. We are now. That's the other thing, though, too. Hearing about Sean Connery passing away today. As I understand it, he had been ill for a good long while. So it's. I suppose it's a relief on one hand that, you know, he isn't suffering from that anymore. But on the same hand, too, the man was an absolute legend. 2020 strikes again. What's up, Matt? Stopping in, saying, who am I supposed to be? I am Stu Pickles from the Rugrats. Matt Murdock saying I'm Daredevil. I don't know, man. If you had come out and said that I'm Batman, then that would have knocked my socks off. Suppose the question is which flavored Daredevil. He's got a whole bunch of different costumes, bunch of armor sets, bunch of stuff. Pop stopping in saying, "Yo, what's up, Pop? Long time no see, bud. How are ya? Happy Halloween. How's everything going with you?" And spinny kick. And special to the face. It's always with those specials to the face. I don't appreciate that very much. Get out of here. Man, how awful would that have been to do a special 3 and he crit resists with like 1% health left? That would have been quite the bummer. Let's do that. Let's do that. And Moon. You know how old Moon is as a meme now? Long, long time. Wearing my Netflix suit. Very cool. I like it. I like it. It's all good, Bob. It is all good. It's really good to see you here live. Thanks for watching them post-stream. And good to hear you're doing well, too. Just juggling all those meetings. Busy fellow. Come on. Hit me. How'd that happen? Whoa. I just looked up at the YouTube preview, and if the YouTube preview is what it's looking like for you guys, I'm like a fight ahead. I didn't realize it was lagging that much. Sorry, all. That's weird. What is the official vonShoe cereal for Halloween? No cereal tonight. There will be a cereal tomorrow. So, shameless plug of the evening number 1. Join me tomorrow night, same time, same place, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Gonna be doing the Super Cereal Sunday stream. Be diving into another new box of cereal. And that's what we're doing. Just gonna be munching on some toasty, yummy cereal during the stream. Invite you guys to pour yourself a bowl too. Dig in. And we're just gonna play MCOC, talk smack, goof around for a bit. It'll be good times. Pop says, hope Netflix Daredevil buff will be good. I've got 2 rank 3 to 4 2016-17 gems in the stash waiting for something good. Honestly, at this point, anything is going to be an improvement for that guy. Really hoping that he does wind up being like some amazing beyond god tier buff, just for personal reasons, just because I love Daredevil. He's my favorite Marvel character, period. And, you know, then it follows that the Netflix Daredevil show is my favorite bit from the MCU. So, yeah, I want him to be good. Hope they buff OG Daredevil with him. I mean, no confirmation of that yet, but hopefully they do. Give everybody a little bit extra love. Boink. Is there any Is there anyone to raid much later when you had Rob Von Boo? Much later. Gotta wait till the creepy crawlies come out and go bump in the middle of the night. Just float through the walls and just start haunting people. Sounds like a good time to me. Excuse me. It's not bad. 40 minutes into the stream and only yawn number 1. Silly vision. Silly vision. And kick. And kick. And punch. I don't think he ever makes contact with that thing though, does he? He uses like force power to project it forward. Really want Charlie Cox to show up in Spider-Man 3 to represent Peter Parker. I have a feeling that they will use She-Hulk though. You know, I would just be okay with like a passing mention of it. Just kind of like how they, in like season 1 of Daredevil, they just had like repeated casual passing mentions of like the Avengers and the MCU. Like just enough of a, you know, a wink to the camera. It's like, yeah, we're all playing in the same game. Because, I mean, the way season 3 of Daredevil left off is that it, I mean, effectively is going to be the same story that what they may wind up doing for Spider-Man 3. You know, secret identities out there. Now what are you going to do about it? So I'm a little bit bummed that they aren't exploring that with Daredevil and they're kind of just copy-pasting it with Spider-Man, but we'll see. We'll see. Never say never. I mean, Disney definitely has a huge, large enough war chest to afford some of these things, so you never know. Go on, dude, special me. Thank you. Now all I gotta do is survive this and should be good to go. Alright, so next, moving right along. Throw up Massacre, Klops, and Hulkbuster, why not? Got just a few 6 stars here left to run. Then dive into some of the 5s. You know the shtick, top to bottom. Get through as many of these guys as we can. Go from there. Boink. Kicky, kicky, punchy, punchy. So I was having a discussion with one of my friends the other day about Halloween candy. Now, one of my favorite candies for Halloween is Three Musketeers. Love Skittles, that's my #1 choice, but if it had to be like chocolate or chocolate-y, I gotta go Three Musketeers. And he was saying Twix, and I don't see that. I mean, like, you like Twix, that's good, that's cool, but that's kind of that's not my thing. But you give me a Three Musketeers any day, I'll just inhale that like it's nobody's business. Do miss the candy though. I mean, I'm a grown friggin' adult. I can just go to the store and buy as many bags of candy as I want and just nom on it myself. But then there's always that somebody that's like, here, have some Hershey's Kisses. I'm like, that's cute, but that's such a meh Halloween candy. Superman Blue stopping in and saying, hey, Rob, what's up, Soups? How's it going, bud? Happy Halloween. Good to see ya. Talking about Halloween candy right now. My personal favorite is Three Musketeers. Had a buddy of mine who is immensely wrong in his belief that he enjoys Twix. He's just poor, misguided child. PP saying like a Milky Way Dark. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll give you that. All I'm saying is that if someone put one of those in front of me, I may or may not inhale it. Can neither confirm nor deny. But are M&M minis still a thing? I remember they had a huge campaign push for them when I was a kid. And, you know, again, because it's Halloween and in the candy spirit, I was looking for them at the store, but I didn't see them. But I don't remember hearing that they were discontinued either. It's like, I want me some of those M&M minis. Or if that's just like a baking thing now. It's like, yeah, we were selling them as candy before, but now it's just like, you can sprinkle them on a cupcake. And to that I say, sure, go for it. I feel like I'm too old to enjoy Butterfingers. My dentist will find out. Nah, man. That's why you gotta just like strategically place dentist visits. Like you'd have to go like October 30th. That way just get it all good and done out of the way so by the time Halloween rolls around, you'll never know. One of my dentists had a program going as like a candy buyback. We will pay you per pound for your candy. I mean, that way being like, hey, you know, that way you don't rot your teeth and all that. Like, it's a big marketing push. Like, you gotta like give them your like your name and your email and whatnot, because it's a marketing push. So it's like, hey, now we got you in the system, so we're gonna call and say, hey, I'm a dentist. How about coming in visiting a dentist? I didn't know that because I was a kid. I'm just like, I got 3 pounds of candy. I'm gonna go and exchange this for money because I'd rather have money than all this like meh candy that I'll eat but not enjoy eating. So I'll just pick out the stuff I like and then sell the rest. I don't know if that was an ingenious marketing thing or just severely underestimating the greed of myself and children. Butterfingers were my favorite when I was a kid. Now, I'm assuming for you guys, that you guys are just like, take a bite, nom on it. Take another bite, nom on that, as opposed to like, take a bite and let it melt in your mouth and then go for the next one. Some people do that too. I mean, people are weird, but people do that too. They do that with guns in New York. They do. Maybe that's where they got the idea. We gotta get this dangerous candy off the streets. It's either that or they had some black market system for candy exchange. Where like it's cheaper to buy it from the children instead of buying it in bulk from the store. And then they turn around and market it back to the stores to sell back to the children again. Maybe I just stumbled on some like massive nefarious dental black market gambling operation ring. Why not? We'll throw gambling in the mix too. Probably up to a whole bunch of shady things. I've never had a Nutrageous. candy bar. I feel that's also like a name that you need to say, a nutrageous candy bar. But then again, I don't know. I think it would try it. Is it a peanut in there, or is it like an almond? Like an almond joy. Yeah, let's do this. No. I was beating the odds. On that stream. Okay. It's all over the place. Doesn't know what it wants to do. Usually the game crashes after 35 minutes, 40 at tops if you're lucky. Yesterday I got like an hour and change into it before it finally crashed, and I thought I was past that today, but nope. 50 minutes in, got crash number 1, which means in another 35, 40, or I guess 50 if I'm lucky minutes, you're gonna get another crash because, you know, we can't have nice things. I think it's the black market underground dental gambling ring getting wise, sabotaging the stream. If I had to say, that'd probably be my guess. Silly dentists. Probably upset at people making fun of them for being doctors, or not having the same kind of doctorate degree that medical doctors do. Poor dentists. I remember trick-or-treating way back, and there was that one house that gives out apples. There's a pile of apples left behind one of the bushes that everyone left there. That's funny. That's funny. Part of me wonders if they're being serious handing those out to the kids, or if they're just like trolling them. Nutrageous is sugary peanut butter, caramel, and peanuts wrapped in chocolate. Definitely worth trying once. I'd try it. I'd still try it. Crashes every 15-20 minutes for me. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think they're in cahoots. I think they realize that people occasionally force close the game to get a second chance at a match. And by crashing like that, it prevents us from doing that. They're gaming their own game. Cheers, all. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop punching me in the face. Very delicate features of like a bug. My exoskeleton is not very exoskeleton-y. I don't know. Blarg. You know what I find interesting, guys? Just talking about the game for the minute. Because we've had some pretty whaley offers popping up. We had that 6-star Nexus the other day for 6,000 units. We had, I don't know, something else a couple days before that. And then today we get the monster bundles where you've got like a uncollected crystal or FGMC. We've got like a super small chance to pull a 5-star. You get like 1,000 6-star shards and like a revive, whatever it is. I'm like, for a lot of money. I'm like, are you, what? No. That's such a... I personally am not a fan of that. If you want him getting it, kudos to you. Hope you pulled something good, but I don't know. It didn't look exciting with value-wise. Just in general, in terms of the game economy. BB says, I'm just farming revives for next month's EQ. Kind of bored. Actually excited for AQ to start tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. I'd agree with that. I would definitely agree with that because I'm in the same boat. AQ is my favorite of the various alliance events. Fortunately, because it's off season, my alliance is just doing 2 battle groups for war instead of 3, which means I get a bit of a break from that. But yeah, it'll be nice to have AQ back up and running again because get some pretty good loot from it at least. Oh no, I know, Soups, I know. And the closer we get to it, the spicier the offers are going to be. Mark my words, I would not be surprised if they wind up throwing the first Thronebreaker deal out just to whet everyone's appetite. Also would not be surprised to see a 6-star Awakening gem somewhere. Not like a Choose Your Class or a Nexus or anything like that, but just like a 6-star Awakening. Or 6-star SIGs for sure. Well, actually, yeah, that's actually what's really going to happen, because with the month starting tomorrow, it's a whole new opportunity for a login calendar. So that's, yeah, probably what's going to be coming out tomorrow or Monday. And man, if that's SIG stones, I know that's going to be really tempting for a lot of people. Come on. Stop it. No. Ouch. Why is my spacing all weird? Run, run, run. Boop. You saw the new Thronebreaker calendar? I did. Yeah, I saw it. I don't know. Hey, you get a 5% tier 5 CC, which is good. That's really good. But everything else is just kind of like, hey, I'll take the freebie. It's not exciting, but I'll take it. Because by and large, it's still the same as what we've been getting previously. You know, it's, hey, you got 40 units today. Don't spend that all in one place. Or like, hey, you know, you get a champion, but it's a 4-star or it's a 5-star. Like, hey, cool, that's just like before. Instead of 100 6-star shards at the end of the month, it's 250, which is so money extra. I don't know. It's free stuff. Can't complain about free stuff. Just not, for me personally, like, super duper exciting free stuff. Boink. 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 Well, I think of it, since I'm almost done with the 6 stars, I want to jump back over to the plat pool, put up like another mill points, just so I get to like 12.5. So right now I'm at like 11.8. And I did say to myself I wanted to put up over 12, so that way I don't forget. What do you guys think? You think we're going to see a Thronebreaker deal? I don't know. I do. We'll see. We'll see what the value is. The important thing, though, getting the stuff that really matters, is that October is over. Tomorrow's November. Which means it's officially, let's forget about Thanksgiving and go straight to Christmas month. Because, like, I mean, you go to the stores and it's like, Halloween? Cool. You got costumes, you got stuff picked over, you got the candy in the front of the store, and then you go to the back of the store, they're already putting out Christmas stuff. Not Thanksgiving stuff. Christmas stuff. Like, we still got Thanksgiving, we still got Cyber Weekend because that's an American holiday now. And then straight to, boom, Christmas. Alright, come on. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, Soup. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice improvement, but it's like a baby step above Cavalier. Like, if this was what Thronebreaker is going to be henceforth for the entirety of whenever, Thronebreaker is a thing, it's not like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's something to, like, wail out on or ring somebody up for just for that, you know? Hey, J-Fire stopping in and saying, what do you think is a safe score for top 300 in Plat Pool? Soup saying 35 mil? Possibly. I would have said like 40, 42. But it's, again, it's still completely uncharted waters because you're going for an individual piece as opposed to a whole dude. So everyone's going to be going for, whatever piece they need. But there's also the other featured, the Punisher arena going too, so that might drive scores back down a little bit too. So I don't know. If you really need that last piece, just put up as many as you can, regardless. It's always better to be like 5-6 million points over than 100,000 points short, If you got the time, at least, if you got the time. Dude, I saw Halloween stuff out in July. Yeah, you go to some of those hobby shops. It's Halloween year-round. It's Christmas year-round. Spring year-round. They just really hit you with it. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. That's good. Again, Jay, I mean, if you got the time, go for it. But it's completely uncharted. Because, like, just say, for example, Cosmic Ghost Rider last week went for 60 mil. That's the high end of top 300 cutoffs. Low end is, like, what, I don't know, 33 mil that, who was it a couple weeks back? Red Skull, whoever, went for? I don't know, the last one before Cosmic Ghost Rider. Went for 33 mil both times. Red Hulk. There we go. That's the one. Alright, so let's just throw up a couple points here. Just get past that 12 mil nonsense. $40.42, it's tough because many already have them. And that's the other thing, though, too. A lot of people already have them. Some people may be going for a dupes, which may, add to it as well. And I think a lot of people are also just not interested in the first place. That's why it would have been really nice if there is a second round. I don't think there will be, but I kind of really wish that there was a second round. For exactly that reason. Then you can get a feel for what the cutoff is, and then, go for a second piece, or people who missed out first round can go with a little bit extra confidence of where to shoot. Boink. I really have the time because my boss test. Oh, ouch. So I'm stuck in my room for the whole week. Time to grind arena. Well, I mean, that is it's definitely a good time to have some time to grind arena, because there's going to be a new featured champ out next week, presumably. Either iHulk or iBomb. iBomb. And if the cutoff is about 60 mil, then that's doable. can make that work. Scored 71 mil for Space Ghost. It's good. That's good. Then you got him. I know some people are going absolutely ham for him, even knowing that the first round was in the 60s. Still went for like 80, 90 mil. I think the habit's going to die hard. Then again, even rank 1 doesn't get plat pool, they just get 2 parts. Yeah, I was really bummed to see that only the top 10 people get 2 pieces instead of, like, you know, top 50. But yeah, rank 5 them even before using them. Don't do that. For everybody else, don't do that. I know some people towards the top do that, but for all of us, that's such a bad idea. That's such a waste of resources. So even for people that you actually know you enjoy playing or have a use for, don't just rank somebody up for the sake of ranking them up to be a trophy. Because materials are still so friggin' hard to come by. Even still, still so hard to come by stuff. And degen. Doink. Oh, great. Of course. Sinister. Now I'm degen. Brilliant. Not to 50. Hey, Tom Higgins stopping in and saying, hey, Rob and chat. Happy Halloween. A very happy Hallows Eve to you too, Tom. Good to see you, bud. Thanks for stopping in, saying howdy. Hope you're doing well. It's Pumpkin Day, everybody. If we stay out to midnight, then the great pumpkin is going to come out from the pumpkin orchard. He's going to be a spookin'. And if we catch the great pumpkin, then he's going to grant us a wish and something yada yada, peanuts, something, Linus, etc., so on and so forth, to whom it may concern. Rank 5 Space Ghost, not Platinum Pool. That is a good decision. And I've beaten everything in game already and have the resources. If you got the resources, yeah, go for it. I'm going to want to keep playing around with Platinum Pool some more. He's a really fun, quirky champ. Not super viable, but he's a fun and quirky champ, so appreciate that. Even though having the exact same model and the exact same animations as every other freaking Deadpool, but what rank can I get if I put up 4 million every time in 5-star featured? For 4 million points? For 5-star featured, probably not 60 to 100, but maybe the second or third lowest. Because 4 mil is a lot of people wind up getting the 4 mil at this point. But it's not a bad thing. If 4 mil is what you can put up, then definitely stick with 4 mil. And the reason for that is that you still get a good chunk of resources even with that. And, you know, just keep building up them resources, keep pulling the extra characters, and then be able to put up more points on top of that. J-Fire asking, are you going to do a season opening soon, Rob? No, not this time. And the reason for that is that I'm saving up for the 6-star featured crystal when that changes over at the end of December. Hoping to pull a 6-star version of Dragon Man. And everybody else in the pool so far, featured-wise, seem pretty spicy between Professor X and APOC, Space Ghost, and Red Goblin, and then I don't know, whoever the first of the 2 science champs next month are. Those all seem pretty fun and spicy, so I'm saving up for that. And then everything else is not really enough for its own standalone video. So we got a bunch of tier 5 CC to open up with the monthly crystal cleanup. That's gonna be coming out end of next week, I think, end of next week. Cause like right now I'm sitting on like 2% tier 5 CCs and like 10% tier 5 CCs. So I'm just gonna bundle that all in together. So end of next week. Stay tuned. I wouldn't rank 4 plat pool. Okay, stop it. Well, that's not good. Get out of here, Doom. Don't mind me, I'm just practicing and failing at quaking. Boink. You wouldn't even boost my prestige if I fully maxed them out? No, but at that point, there aren't a whole lot of 5 stars that would anymore, you know? So if I was going to rank them up, I would just be ranking them up for fun. I'm not, because I don't have the friggin' resources to be able to do that, but that's where I'm coming from, at least. I'm good, thanks. Was out on Halloween night drinking earlier. Is that a Wookiee Blue? I am Stew Pickles from the Rugrats. Because the lighting's all off, the color's off. So that's why the hair isn't showing up right, the shirt isn't showing up green, the tie isn't showing up red. It's just all super muted. But it sounds like you had a really good night yourself. 4 mil will either get you 500 or 200 5-star shards. Yep. Which isn't nothing. Which isn't nothing. To get a platinum pool, it would cost me an arm and a leg. I get it. I get it. He's got jokes. And now we know why Anakin was so angry. I know, he couldn't fully form his platinum pool either. He's like, I got the head and I got the torso of a fully formed Darth Vader. I got the arm. I mean, it's a robo arm, but got an arm. I'm just missing 2 legs and a second arm. Then I can have my fully formed Darth Vader and can go on some Jedi hunting spree. It'd be good times. I mean, not for the Jedi, but, you know, Empire. Hey, Shermoy stopping in. What's up, bud? Happy Halloween. Good to see you. Able to get out and have some fun with my kid? Yes. Yeah, we had some family time. So, me and the missus, we dressed up. Kiddo was Tommy Pickles. I am Stew Pickles. She's Dee Dee. Got to visit with some family. It was good times. What about you? What'd you guys do? Boink. Can't seem to find an account that is as good as you are describing. Oh, okay. Just reading up the chat log right there. I'm wearing a tie. Am I sure? You know, it's the first time I've had a tie on in a very long time. I was joking about that earlier, that it's been just a really long time since I tied a tie. Pre-pandemic, yeah, tie, easy peasy. But now that we're like 9 months into this thing, 8 months into this thing, it's like, all right, well, I remember how to do it. It just takes me a half second longer to be like, wait a minute, I'm doing this right. I shouldn't second guess myself. I know what I'm doing. Special me, please. Please. Thank you. Alright, now get out of here, dude. I'm done with you. Be gone. Farewell. Tom, an arm and a leg is good. Captain Beatty said that he may rank up his Storm X yesterday. Pointed him to your videos of Storm X and Elsa. He said we'll check them out. I hope so. I'd love to get Cap as a sub on the channel. Real good dude. Real good dude. Figure may as well might wind up rating him in, I don't know, half an hour or something like that too if he's still streaming. Did a party at home for my kids. This way, no threats. Yup. Yep. That's the smart thing to do. You can still have fun. You can still celebrate. But just be smart. I mean, that's what we wound up doing, too. Because normally what we would do is, you know, go out with friends, have a big, you know, house get-together with everybody. Now that people are having kids, you know, then it's fun all over again for that reason. Because, you know, it goes in cycles. You're a kid, you enjoy Halloween, you know. You grow up, you're in college, you get out of college, you're on your own. Halloween's fun for different reasons. Then you get, you know, the next round of kids coming around. And it's like, oh, well, hey, Halloween's fun again for, you know, costumes and trick-or-treating and all that stuff. I don't know, man. Normally I'd say yeah, suit, or PP. Normally I'd say yeah, but I don't think Cap's got this dope wig. If he does, that's gonna be a little freaky. We're both repping the purpley blue wigs. Actually, no, it's not a wig. Like I said at the top, it's my natural hair. What am I talking about? Of course it's my natural hair. I just usually mat it down and dye it. Bought a lot of candy, cooked Halloween-themed foods, dressed up, decorated the house. I love it. I love it. Because, I mean, again, especially for the kids, too, because, like, my kid's too young to know what's going on. But, like, everybody else who's older and knows what it was like before, you know, you still gotta have fun, still gotta keep all those adventures and festivities and parties and stuff going for them. You know, modified, of course, but you know, they're still kids. Still want them to have a fun childhood too, without laying the weight of the world on them. That's the way I think about it, at least. So yeah, decorating the house is great. I mean, we're probably going to decorate for the holidays a little bit earlier than usual, I'm sure. Because, like, the rule here is that I don't do anything for the holidays till Thanksgiving is gone. It's come and gone. But, you know, this year might be a little bit different. Celebrate family and togetherness and all that. Boink. Stop it. Remember Cap doing a stream dressed as Red Deadpool? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm sure I saw that Katie had posted either on YouTube in one of the banners or on Twitter or something that she's kind of down for the count for a while because her streaming software is on the fritz, but I'd bet you anything that she'd have done either Emma Frost again or somebody too. I did it for me, not my kids. Nothing wrong with that either. Nothing wrong with that either. Alright, that's 12-8. That's good enough. I gotta put those points where they actually matter now. I was by my brother earlier, threw around the football with one-on-one with my nephews. Harmon will be mad at me tomorrow too. Tell me about it. Then took my kids and younger nephew out to do a safer trick-or-treating. I like it. I like it. Remember back in the day, we could just pick up a baseball, football, basketball, whatever. Just play a couple rounds for, 10, 15, 20 minutes and be like, yeah, cool. Now it's like, oh, jeez. You wake up in the morning and you're like, my arm or my back. You feel it. Even if it doesn't, like, hurt. Just like, my back. It's still like, oh, I feel something. I didn't used to feel something, but now I feel something. I don't like that feeling. Ooh, just got a 5-star sunspot on the baby account. Well, congrats, PP, on the baby account. It's looking up. Refreshing. Yeah, we're old. Yep. It pains me to say so, but yup. It's more like just like reframing things. It's like when you're a kid, when you're a teenager, you don't have the same perspective as you do when you're older. Now that I'm getting to be older, it's like, oh yeah, well, let me just recontextualize that. 50 isn't old, 60 isn't old. Older, maybe, but not old. It's like, oh yeah, grandparents, they're not like, grandma with the snow white curly hair and the wrinkles for days and the glasses and the big old hump on her back, hunched over with a cane and whatnot. It's like, nah, grandpa's in his 40s. Grandpa's in his 50s. Grandpa's got like jet black hair still. It's like, wait, what? That's not what the cartoons told me. But that's what it is. Yeah, but get some ice on that shoulder, though. Just wait till the kids are in bed. And then sneak over, get some ice. No one will know. Be like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I could do it again tomorrow if I wanted to. Dude, Shirmoy, I saw that. You got that last piece that you needed too. I saw that. Big congrats. Big congrats. I'm telling you, there's something to it. I mean, alright, so that didn't crash, but it froze, so that's crash number 2 for the night. 50s is young grandpa. Young, yes. Not unheard of, though. Not unheard of. Because, I mean, just say you're 24 when you have your kid, and then your kid is, like, early 20s when they have their kid. There you go. Not typical, but certainly not unheard of either. Like for me, I'm a gym rat, so even though my body hurts, I'm strong. Good. God, I miss going to the gym. I really do. I miss going to the gym so bad. Because for me, there's something about going there and being there as opposed to like doing stuff either at my place or at the park. It's like actually just going to the place and being at the place and being surrounded by other people being there at the place. That just kind of adds to it. I mean, 99% of it is just the mental discipline to do it in the first place, but I'm just, you know, location, location, location. Alright, Soups, take care, bud. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll catch you next time. Good chatting with you. Take care. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was just like a glitch or it was just loading or lagging or something on my end, but no, that's happened to me too many times now for it to be just strictly a coincidence. Boink, yoink. I'm sure that there's going to be a solution in the patch coming out later, right? I mean, really though, really, I do hope there is. I mean, jokes aside, the fact that the game crashes or freezes as much as it does, and the fact that the help button is still broken for no good reason, apparently, kind of annoying. And then I want to go down to, I think I went too far, yeah. Where is Bishop? Bishop is my cutoff, my canary in the coal mine. I think he's still up here. Bishop, there you are, bud. Anybody after Bishop is fair game to use. Anyone past Bishop the other way, you're really asking for trouble. And I don't want to ask for trouble. I just want to punch people in the face till they don't get up anymore. I don't want to go up against like a 6-star Ring 3 Dr. Doom again. I did my time in Azkaban. Wrong franchise. Yeah, seriously. I mean, just like rotating the arm in general, but then especially with any sort of like oomph behind it too, you put a little extra stress on it. Oh yeah. Been very disciplined with my home workouts. Gym just seems like too much of a risk. It is. It is. And for at least for me out here, all the gyms are still closed anyway. Besides, just the notion of being in like a large building, even well ventilated, with a bunch of other people that are just like sweating and just breathing, they're huffing and puffing. It's just like, not the safest idea, I'll say that. I mean, you could go in wearing a mask too, but wearing a mask when you're working out that sucks. Do that, and then where is, there you go, Bishop. Throw mags in there. Just do that, do that, do that. I forget, Chirmoy, how much did you end up putting up for Space Ghost? Was that 70 mil? 70 something? I mean, it was enough, but 70 something? Do you think Kabam will do a trade-in for Deadpool parts? heard they may. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if it was just a straight trade-in and not like the Tier 4 CC trade-in? Where here, trade in 3 Tier 4 class catalysts and you'll get an extra one, not of the same class, at random. You get one randomly. That really needs to be updated for a selector. I will trade in 3 if I have some in the overflow and I can't do anything with, but I sure as heck better be able to pick the one I want. Especially in today's day and age. But yeah, I mean, if it's a straight 1-1 trade-in, then yeah, that would actually be really cool. I hope they would. Really hope they would. Special, special. So glad I threw up my shield just in case. That would have been awful. Just a little over 70 mil. Yeah. Yep. Well, nice thing is that now that Space Ghost has come and gone, I don't think there's going to be as much hype for champs for a while. Like, there's going to be some hype. I'm hyped for iHulk. I'm hyped for iBomb. I don't know if there's the same level of, like, comic lore hype for those two as Space Ghost. So we'll see. Hopefully the cutoff will be manageable. I know I'd certainly appreciate that. Just keeping it simple. Just keeping it simple. Boink. I'm not drained, I just don't want to do another grind. Oh, I get you. Because it's the time constraint, too, on top of it. It's one thing to have the mental stamina to keep up with it. It's a whole nother story to juggle the time, too. Because, like, I would hate to just, like, keep track of all the time it takes to put up 60, 70 mil. And then have that number in front of me when it's all added together. It's like, I don't want to know that. I'm just playing, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there. And that's the number I'm good with in my mind. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. Not like, hey, out of the last, you know, 72 hours of the arena, I've spent like 30 hours grinding. I don't need to know that. That does nothing for me. And for certain grinds, that is a very realistic number. Space Ghost is awesome. He's even as a 4-star. Heck yeah. Is Iceman 5-star worth rank 4? Yes. Yep. I'd still rank him up to rank 4 at the very least. Just because he has the cold snap, just because he's a great evasion counter, and because he gets the ice armor, so he can tank big hits too. All tied together makes him pretty good. Let's throw Sassy in there. It's really freaky that it's gotten to the point where Iceman isn't nearly as spicy as he used to be. He's still an immensely good champion, and I enjoy playing him, but it's just curious seeing the conversation even floated around in certain corners. It's like, well, yeah, of course Iceman's good. Yeah, but he's not like Apocalypse levels good. I'm like, yeah, but not a lot of champs are. I like him. I'd do it. Not Awakened, by the way. If you have like the resources expiring, go for it. If you got, I don't know. I suppose it would also depend on some of your other choices too. between either mutants or just somebody else to take to rank 4. Because, yeah, that does change it a little bit. Hulk is interesting, but it's not going to be a crazy cutoff. Yeah. Space Ghost was not going... Told everyone Space Ghost was not going for 85 mil. Saw those crazy predictions. I knew it was going to be low 60s. I'm looking forward to playing Hulk just to see all of the health bar dance around all over the place, and how that actually translates into damage and usefulness. But just based on like the paper copy of the abilities, I'm a little bit more excited for I-Bomb. If you can poison it, it can die. But you know, we've seen stuff go from looking really awesome on paper to being not so great in person before, so I will reserve my judgments. Let's throw A-Bomb up there. Rank 4 is good. I'd hesitate for rank 5 though. Yes, even Awakened Max Egg, I'd still hesitate rank 5. 5-star Omega Red Awakened. Yeah, oh yeah. 679 rank 3, yeah, oh yeah. Then yeah, Omega over Iceman, 100%. 100%. Doing the grind, knowing you can't miss a round with your 5- and 6-star heroes, meaning you're up at crazy times doing 3-hour stretches of swipe, swipe, tap, tap. Better not calculate that. I think for my own mental health, I won't. I don't think I'll be happy with that number, especially when you consider what else you could do with your life aside from that. No thanks. I prefer to just be left in my ignorance. Boink. Alright, so let's jump on over there. Boink, boink. So I probably could use you guys as a soundboard. But one of the videos I was thinking of making was like what you could spend with the money that you in just like the general non-descriptive sense. What a person could buy with the money they spend on like Cavalier crystals instead. It's like, okay, getting like 5 calves here and there, still pretty chunky, but not anywhere near like 50 calves, say, right? It's like, what else could you buy with that kind of money? Like, well, you could buy a brand new PlayStation 5. You could either get a brand new PlayStation 5, or you could get those 6 5-star dupes that you already have and no 6 stars. Only reason I hesitate on making that video though is because I can't find a positive spin to put on it. Plus, it seems like it would be really attacking certain people that do that, and I don't want to attack them because it's none of my business what they do with their money. It's just an interesting point is all. So we'll see. I'm probably gonna hold off on that. I got enough videos to make already anyway. But Speaking of which, shameless plug of the night number 2, one of the videos I am going to be making is opening up an entire month's worth of the new Thronebreaker daily crystals. So I mean, I've seen some people open up one-offs. I've seen some people open up like 4 or 5, maybe a week's worth. But what I'm going to be doing is opening up an entire month's worth. Got a few days left to get a full 30 of them. But really kind of hoping to get something exciting, spicy out of that. Maybe some tier 5 basic shards, maybe some tier 4 basic shards at the very least, because I need an immense amount of those. So, keep your eyes peeled for that, dropping probably by next weekend at the latest. Got Crystal Cleanup coming out next week, got gameplay for whoever the next champ is. That should be out next week, I'm assuming. You can double check the embargo. Plenty of good, cool new stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Dabbing. That's the thing. Because, like, Seaton has come out and said numerous times that, like, that's how his channel operates. Like, he's not dipping into his pocket at all. All of that is earned from YouTube revenue and sponsors and all that. And to that I say, bravo. Bravo. Good on him. But not everybody is Seaton. And that's the rub. And then the flip side of that, too, is like people who put money into the game are keeping it free for all of us and everybody else. I mean, I've put money into the game. I can't say us. I'm not 100% a free-to-pay player anymore, but not a whale either. Kabam Mike needs his Happy Meals. Hey man, if you get a free toy in the Happy Meals, there you go. That's worth the cost right there. You bring back like Transformers again. Because I will say this, some of the Happy Meal Transformers that they've had in years past have been pretty dope. For like a free toy you get with your meal, your kid's meal. Come on. Get out of here. Hey, that's really good, Dabbing. That's really good. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't even say it's arguable anymore, Tom. I'd say hands down he's the biggest. In terms of name recognition, in terms of views and all that. Good, again, good on him. Good on him. His channel goals right there. Stop it. How is he healing so free? Oh, because of weakness? That's annoying. Like, I know I'm an itty-bitty guardian. But what I may need to do if he keeps healing up the way he's healing up, special 3 cycle it. Come on. Come on. I mean, provided I don't get clipped first. This stupid willpower is healing up so freaking much. Hey, Black Knight stopping in and saying, yo, how's it going? It's going pretty good. I'm just locked in trying to not get KO'd to this doom. KO'd for stupid reasons. Come on, dude. Throw your stupid special. Jesus. Hate dancing around the entire freaking stage. Son of a... Hate dancing around the entire freaking stage waiting for the AI to play the game. It's very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Well, that's the thing. Part of it too, dabbing, is that, you know, you're playing the YouTube algorithm game as much as everybody else, and that's really what does it. You know, you gotta hit the right keywords, and then the more keywords you start hitting, the bit more prominently you're featured. And then once you start getting featured a bit more prominently, then it's a numbers game. It's like, all right, well, how many people are commenting on your videos? How many people are liking your videos? How long do they stay and watch said videos? And then based off all of that, that's when you get boosted again further. You start showing up in even more people's recommendations. You know, just playing that game. Which is all part of it. I mean, that's all part of it. But it's a learning curve. Find out what works and keep doing that. Just like everything else in life. Pew, 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 zap. Well, cheers, guys. Thanks for the kind words. I appreciate it. I very, very much appreciate it. CO until all the titles confirmed. Yeah, seriously. Seriously friggin' dabbing. Like, the last 3-4 crystal openings I've put out have gotten the CEO treatment. And I can't explain it. I don't know. I cannot explain it. I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's just weird. It's just weird. In a good way, but very weird. Which means I'm probably going to get shafted come Cyber Weekend. All that luck is going to come due. Alright, so let's throw up Ultron. Throw up Colossus and... Where's Bishop? Cat Marvel. Do that. White Guardian, if you parry the special 2 projectiles from Doom, your power will shoot up. Yeah. Incrementally, yes, but yeah, yes. And the problem with that, though, is that even though Guardian has a high block proficiency, because of the rank and level mismatch, that still would do a lot more chip damage than I could afford. Unless it's like a perfect parry. I mean, strike that one from the record. That was redundant. But you gotta time that perfectly for that to work. That's why I said to Kat about Rob's Storm X and Elsa's good gameplay vids. Oh well, cheers. Cheers, Tom. I appreciate it. I really do. And I mean, the exciting thing too is that the channel is still really, really young, really new. So all I gotta do is just keep building it up and having fun. Hopefully, good things will follow. But step at a time, step at a time. Or you can do the crystal opening whale mentality and just throw thousands upon tens of thousands of dollars on crystal openings. That's one way to do it too. I'm getting wig hair all over me. I'm playing. I'm not going to do that. You kidding me? Speaking of of money spent. Dude could afford it. I would make different decisions, but that's just me. And jugs. Should also keep the blue wig. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be like my my branding right there. Dr. Disrespect's got the glasses and the mustache. Ninja's got like the purple tipped hair or whatever. vonShoe has the gaudy purple wig. Yeah, well, I mean, Cowell was definitely a league unto his own. I'll say this, I enjoyed watching the opening videos, but I always felt so extremely discouraged after watching them. Like, immensely discouraged. Like, dude spent so many thousands of dollars, and how often did he come up either short or only getting one of what he wanted? Out of thousands. It's like, well, if he can't get it out of thousands, what am I going to do with like 5, you know? Even 5's pushing it. Plus, I will say this about... Nah, I won't say that about Cowell, never mind. I won't say it. I'll just leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. Keeping it positive. Oh, man. Hey. I parried that. You ever get one of those things, guys, where it's like, I know I played that right, and the game is telling me I didn't, but I know I played it right? That was that fight. I messed up the intercept at the end. That one's on me. Rest of that, though. Rest of that, though, is just shenanigans. Come on. There you go. Boink. Alright. Alright, guys, so here is the plan. I got this round right here to do. I'm going to do one more round after this. Then we'll see about getting a raid going to say hi. Wow, that died coming out of my mouth. It's a combination of hey and howdy. You can say one or the other, but don't recommend saying them both at the same time, because that just sounds weird. We go say a hey and a howdy. There we go. And then call this stream a night. But never to worry, because tomorrow night's special, everybody. Put it in your calendar books. Tomorrow night is fun night. It's the Super Cereal stream, where I'm going to be munching on a bowl of nummy cereal. Did a Raisin Bran last week. See what I wound up pulling from the pantry this time. Be numbing on that during the stream. Do invite you guys to pour yourself a bowl of something too, and we'll all just nom on cereal, hang out, and punch people in the face for a bit. That is going to be tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same place, right here on Rob vonShoe's channel. Boink. There's that. That. Come on. Uh-oh. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I can walk that off. Dust myself off, walk it off. That's nothing. That's nothing. Boink. And heavy attack. Alright, special me, please. Thank you. I hate Ultron's stupid evasion. Like, dude, stop evading. Not doing anybody any good. Like, yeah, he'll be a master of reparry just to play Lultron anyway, just because he dexes around so much himself. Now, what am I doing? I gotta put a link in the comments box. I'm just getting distracted here. Let's go say hi to Cap. Let's do that. We're gonna be going under the handle Rob Von Raid here just in a sec. Tom says, your Ultron there from Labyrinth? Yes, it's from the 100% Labyrinth exploration right there. I call him Lultron. You got Ultron and Lultron. Come on. Come on. Come on. Dude. Stop turtling up and fight me. Do a little Kamehameha wave right there. Punchy punchy. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, guys. That is a wrap. I want to thank you all for hanging out here the last couple hours. Said it before, said it again. Getting to chat with you guys. It's always the highlight of doing the streams here. So, cheers and kudos to you guys. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell, because each and every bit of that helps him out immensely, helps build up the channel even more, and I do very much appreciate it. Like I just was saying, for shameless plug number 3 of the night, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is the Super Cereal Sunday stream. Now I'm on a bowl of cereal and just me hanging out a spell. So if you're around, feel free, stop in, say hey. I got a bunch of videos coming out next week with gameplay of whoever the first champ is for next month, as soon as that patch goes live and the embargo lifts. So stay tuned for that, because I'm very much looking forward to taking whoever it is out for a spin and seeing what they can do. Plus a couple of crystal openings to go with that too. So plenty of cool stuff coming down the pipes, as well as a huge backlog of stuff that hopefully I'll get to eventually. But anyway, guys, that is it for tonight. Thank you again, and until next time, everyone, take care. Talk soon.